Hi there. So I thought I would share on here some of the same things that I've been sharing on TikTok because I just like to do that. So I've been focusing mainly on word magic as far as my TikTok videos. The one thing about TikTok is they can only be a minute long, so that's kind of good because with truth you can just give them a little blip and it doesn't overwhelm them too much. But anyways, so I've done a few words. Now, as you may or may not know, the English language is and was designed as a spellcasting language. That is why it is pushed internationally. That is why it doesn't make a lot of sense as far as, most other languages like the other Romance languages follow a set formula of, say, verb conjugation, while English seems very arbitrary. But it's not arbitrary. It's extremely calculated. So the English alphabet is some of the most powerful sigils in existence. And if you know anything about traditional magic, procedure and ritual is very important. So that is why so much time is spent in a child's elementary school upbringing learning how to spell, because if you don't spell things correctly, the magic doesn't work the same or properly. And there is a wonderful book on word magic that I got a lot of these words from. It's a great book. It's only like 180 pages or something. I'll link it. It's free, or you can get a free copy from my link. You can read it free from the link that I'll put in the description. But I did think of one, though, that I thought of the other day. And that is, okay, doctors take the Hippocratic Oath, which states in it that they'll do no harm. Well, any doctor today, they're doing harm. They're not. I mean, if you're pushing pharmaceuticals instead of actually trying to cure someone, I mean, that is harmful. But what about the Hippocratic Oath actually being the hypocritic oath? All doctors are hypocritical if they prescribe pharmaceuticals but then claim to be doing no harm. Something to think about. Which pharmacy and pharmaceutical is another word, and that comes from the Greek word pharmakia, which means sorcery. And as you get into word magic, you will see how much of our language is actually trickery and spellcasting, like the legal system. When you go to court, you're going to a game arena, okay? Just like a basketball court or a tennis court. When you go to a legal court, you're going to a game arena where they are going to use legal words, word magic, and other forms of trickery in order to try to make you a convict, which is a conned victim of the word magic and trickery and the legal system. That is completely fraudulent and illegal, morally. So, now, our bodies are made of cells, just as prisoners are put in cells. Coincidence? I think not. These flesh bodies are prisons for our true being, which is pure awareness, pure energy. And if you'll note, a lot of these words have to do with maritime law because we are seen as a ship. We were born in amniotic fluid. We are made primarily of water. And it all has to do with us being a ship. And so when you're born in a hospital, which comes from a French word that actually means hostile, or a hostel, which is a hostile environment. It's a very unhospitable place, because that's where you're actually sold to the government or the state with your birth certificate which is a warehouse receipt that creates a fraudulent or a fictitious straw man corporation, a fictitious legal entity that you become. And your parents are the pair that rents you back from the state that they sold you to with your birth certificate. It's really something. Oh, you should read the book I linked, for real. Let's see, I think, and then, you know, you got the television, Live Vision, tells you lies visually. You know, that's, why do you think there's so many patents involving the TV and mind control? Television also puts you in the same brainwave patterns as hypnosis, which means that if you see something on TV, even if you know that it's not true, you are more likely to believe it because of being in that hypnotic state. So, and I'm going to have to go inside. It's really cold out here, but the last one I'll end with, well, today is weekdays. You're in a weekdays, D-A-Z-E, and by the weekend, you are weakened. So I'm going to have to go into the entrance of my home and warm up. But I appreciate everyone that watches, and if you like my videos, please share and subscribe. I'll link my TikTok on here too if you want to follow it. Have a good day.